No, you get 5 minutes.
Okay. I am Blake-Tracy, head of the International Coalition for Drug Awareness. I am the author of Prozac, Panacea, or Pandora. My house is mortgaged to the hilt to pay for the last 15 years that I have devoted to nothing but research on SSRI antidepressants and to fund my trip here. I've testified for 12 and a half years in court cases involving these drugs. Research on serotonin has been clear from the very beginning that the most damaging thing that could be done to the serotonergic system would be to impair one's ability to metabolize serotonin. Yet that is exactly how SSRI antidepressants exert their effects. For decades, research has shown that impairing serotonin metabolism will produce nightmares, hot flashes, migraines, pains around the heart, difficulty breathing, a worsening of bronchial complaints, tension and anxiety which appear from out of nowhere, depression, suicide, especially very violent suicide and repeated attempts, hostility, violent crime, arson, substance abuse, including cravings for alcohol and other drugs, psychosis, mania, organic brain disease, autism, anorexia, reckless driving, Alzheimer's, impulsive behavior with no concern for punishment, and argumentative behavior. How anyone ever thought it would be therapeutic to chemically induce these reactions is beyond me. Yet these reactions are exactly what we've witnessed in our society over the past decade and a half as a result of the widespread use of these drugs. Can you remember 2 decades ago when depressed people used to slip away quietly to kill themselves rather than killing everyone around them and then themselves, as they do while taking an SSRI antidepressant? A study out of the University of Southern California in 1996 looked at a group of mutant mice that had been genetically engineered in an experiment that had gone terribly wrong. They were the most violent creatures they had ever witnessed. They were born lacking the MAOA enzyme, which metabolizes serotonin. The end result is the same as if they were taking an SSRI antidepressant, which does inhibit the metabolism of serotonin. This has been a national holocaust. It must end. These are extremely dangerous drugs that should have been banned as similar drugs were in the past. As a society, we once thought LSD and PCP to be miracle medications. We have never seen drugs so similar to LSD and PCP as these SSRI antidepressants are. All of these drugs produce dreaming during periods of wakefulness. The serotonin, the higher serotonin levels, overstimulate the brainstem, leading to a lack of muscle paralysis. That was seen clearly in the case of comedian Phil Hartman and his wife Bryn in the terrible murder-suicide induced by Zoloft. Thank you.
Thank you for